So let's others to join. Meanwhile, I'm just sharing some of the recent artwork which we are doing in the class. So this we did in last month. This is pencil color on gray paper. This is like wall illusion. We can make Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
So this is kind of wall illusion which we can make like this frame and this water, flying bird. This is only like black and white embossed clay work. This also we made just last month. This is door illusion which you can make on any door. This is kind of zebra crossing, which is like anamorphic illusion, which need to be seen from angle. Please, everyone, keep yourself on mute. Preeti ji, please keep yourself on mute. So like this is the angle illusion which we need to see from angle. Like this is zebra crossing. So if we are watching from this angle, it will look like this. Like birds are crossing this zebra. So whoever driving, they need to stop their car. Also, we learned this floating zebra crossing. Some are like realistic work. Whenever you are joining, please keep yourself on mute. I'm repeating. This is again a like wall illusion, which you can see this is like floor and this is wall, and it can create this type of illusion on your wall. There are so many illusion which we are learning in our classes. Just you might have seen on my Facebook also. Also, I have shared some of the photographs. There are some illusion like this is corner illusion. This is 3 wall and this type of illusion which we can create on our corner of the wall. Like this. So there are 2 vertical wall and this is floor area. This is again a wall corner. So this, if we are folding and keeping in 90 degree, then it is again a illusion on our wall like this. So there are 2 vertical wall. This is one side and this is another side, and which can create this illusion. Multiple illusion in 3D art. So basically 3D is nothing but it's kind of illusion which makes our eye or our vision full so that it is looking in proper shape and dimension from particular angle. So 3D drawing or 3D art is nothing but kind of illusion which we need to create from particular angle by giving proper depth in the object, make it realistic and create proper shadow from particular light source which can create proper illusion. Okay, so we'll not wait much and we'll not. So we'll start with this meter vertical line and 10 centimeter horizontal line. So now with in pencil, we need to draw this middle line, slanted line here, roughly half. These two we can divide in half. And again, these two we need to divide in half roughly. You can use your scale if you are not comfortable, but no dimension is needed. So this 3 line we have made from this vertical and horizontal line, which can be used as our reference. So here we are going to draw one butterfly. So making butterfly is easy, but as a beginner, if you are not comfortable, you can use these reference lines to draw this butterfly. So now in this end, we need to make one slanted line, little bit slanted line, which will be the reference line for body. So now we need to convert this into shape of butterfly. So we'll use this reference line and we'll start somewhere here. We'll go little outside of this left side and we'll make one wing here. So I am starting and going up here and coming down. Here you can make some curved line up to this reference line. Please keep yourself on mute. I'm repeating. Karan Waghela, Smita Borkar, and Vishnu. So now we'll use this another reference line, to make another wing. So like this, here also we'll go little curved. And here we'll come down again in curve shape till here, this reference line. And from here, we can go again in round and we'll come up to this reference line. And we'll draw one more wing. Here we can go little down cow shape. So this will be the shape of the butterfly. Now we make this body. We'll use this slanted line, circle. Here we'll give the shape of body to slanted line in cow shape, and we'll keep this pointed. And here we need to just make two cow line with small dot. So now leg part, we can make this type of leg, this back leg and front leg. So this reference line which we have made earlier. Whenever we are making any drawing, try to use light pencil. In pencil, there are numbers in the end, starting from HB. So number increasing in B is darker, number increasing in H is lighter. So like HB pencil or H series pencil you can use so that your drawing is lighter. If you are making darker, then you can erase it to make it lighter so that whenever we are applying any colors, these lines are not visible. So always try to keep light drawing with using H series pencil or HB, not B series. B is darker, H is lighter. So now we are going to use here soap pastel color. So there is no name or number on the soap pastel, and I am using this golden yellow or chrome yellow, this orange, red, and little bit maroon and black. So these soap pastel colors are made with chalk powder, colored chalk powder, and they are dry. So whenever we are applying on the paper, they are creating some dust on the paper. So we need to keep blowing with our mouth so that paper is getting clean. So you need to apply and keep blowing with your mouth. So we'll start with this golden yellow. So here we'll apply. Please keep yourself on mute. Kamal Pauja. I'm repeating so many times. Instead of like giving instruction, you are not following. So we'll apply in this stroke, starting from this body. We need to apply some lines in this shape. This way. So initial part, we are keeping it light. Then we need to use orange. So now whenever we are applying any color, any media like pencil color, oil pastel, we need to do little overlapping. So when we are doing little overlapping, that it will help us to get it merge or mix properly. So little overlapping on the previous color, we need to apply. So like I am doing this overlapping. And then we can cover little more area here. So this orange color with overlapping we have applied here. And then next side we need to use is red. So again, same we need to do little overlapping over orange. to help us to merge it properly, better mixing. We need to apply stroke as per the shape of the object. So this is the shape, this is the shape. So accordingly, we need to here should not apply like vertical or horizontal. Always we need to apply colors in the shape of the object, parallel to shape of the object. So this red color we have applied little. And last is like this maroon. If you don't have maroon, you can keep red also. No need to apply maroon here. Because in 36 shade, maroon is available. In 20 shade, maroon is not available. Little overlapping. I am keeping this end area for black. But we'll apply black at the end. First, we'll merge this color first. So you need to keep blowing so that this dust on the paper is getting clean. So this soap pastel colors are dry chalk color powder. So it can be blended with multiple tools. Best is our finger. Best is our finger. But you can use tissue paper. You can use earbud. You can use this type of blender stump, which is made of paper. So that you can just rub it and blend it to make it smooth. So there are multiple tools, but best is always finger. In smaller area, you can use earbud. In bigger area, you can use your finger. And always try to start with light color. So here this light is this. So we'll rub this color in the direction of the object and we'll make it smooth. So here what happens when we are rubbing this color, they are filling the gap of the paper. These papers are having tiny, tiny holes on the paper. And when we are dragging this pigment or color, they are getting filled in the gap of the paper and we are getting this smooth finish. So in any media like pencil color, oil pastel, the theory is same. You need to drag this color and fill the gap of the paper to make it smooth. And there are multiple tools which you can use. Like in pencil color or oil pastel color, you can use even baby oil or turpentine or kerosene. Any thinner you can use also. So here we are moving from light to dark and making it smooth. So all these colors should be mixed properly with each other. It should not look different. So you can see this type of mixing we can make. So after this, we need to use this black color. So in this mainly on the top area, we'll make it little first outline, up and down curve shape. And here we'll make this outline thicker. Like this, we need to fill. And we'll make it thick. Please keep yourself on mute, repeating. If not, then I need to remove that partition. And fill this with black. Charcoal pencil also. In charcoal pencil, there are three types: medium, hard, and soft. And soft is always dark. So always try to use soft. So like this, we have applied this. So now here we can use this blender term. Either you can use earbud because area is small. So here finger will not work properly. So better we need to use smaller blender. So this earbud or blender system will work here. Just we need and give the paper to make it smooth. Here with your finger, we can drag this black color little inside just to get some mixing here. Inside, I'm just dragging this color. Now we'll use this charcoal soft pencil. This is charcoal soft, Camlin brand. You can use any brand. And we can make this outline. Just to get some texture, this is optional. You can use this orange color and you can add some lines here. Now with charcoal pencil, we need to make this body shape. And here we'll keep this top area unpainted. And here we can keep small dot also unpainted if possible. Otherwise, we need to use gel pen or whitener to make this eye. I'm just making it closer. Keep little unpainted top area for highlight and one small dot for eye unpainted. So whenever we are using white paper, try to use this background of white as a highlight. We can keep this area unpainted. Here I am keeping again one area unpainted, this much of area unpainted, and bottom part of the body will make it black. This leg part and this part after making shadow here. I hope everyone has done this part. As I said, if not, no need to worry. They can just watch the video, and after this class, this recording will be available, so you can watch and do it later. So now making shadow, we need to use either gray, soft pastel color. Either you can use any regular graphite pencil. Number is 6B or 8B. As I said, number increasing in B is darker, so that's why we are using darker pencil here. Padma Devi, please keep yourself on mute. Padma Devi. So now whenever we need to make shadow as an artist, we need to define light source. It can be from left side, top side, right side. You know, like here we are assuming light is coming. It will cut this part. So we need to just assume this shape of the shadow, and accordingly we can make shadows. So this wing. So roughly this will be the shape. By using,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
सर इसमें शेडिंग का भी शेडो पार्ट जो बताया वो फिर से एक्सप्लेन करेंगे नीचे शेडो पार्ट
Yeah, we need to decide here. We are assuming light is coming from this direction. Whenever light is cutting any opaque object, it will create some shadow. So opposite to this light, it will create some shadows. So I am making this shape of this wing here, which will be the shadow part of this butterfly. So if light is coming from this direction, so shadow will be somewhere here. It will be not in this part. Every shadow should be here. If light is coming from this direction, so opposite to light source, we need to make shadow, and that we need to decide as an artist where we need to make shadow. So here we are just deciding this part, and accordingly. So here I am just applying this pencil in sideway, not pointed. Just apply this pencil inside so that we can make it smoother shadow. As I said here, you can use gray soap pastel also, but no, it is not available in set of 20. So I'm trying to use shadow. Whenever we are making shadow, shadow should be blur at the edges. It should be smooth, and there should be no outline visible. No outline should be visible whenever we are making shadow. Here we are not making leg because when we are merging this leg will also, we need to merge, and it can spoil our drawing. So here we are just making this part of the shadow also here, this behind. So shadow should be little darker near to object. So this part is near to object, this shadow, and from distance shadow should be lighter. Whenever shadow and object is touching to each other, that part is darker in the shadow, which is called cast shadow. Rest part we need to keep it lighter. So like this, we have applied this gray. Now with use of tissue paper, fold it multiple and hold it in your finger. Here also you can use earbud, but area is bigger, so we can use this to make it smooth. Rub it in small circular motion and make it smooth. So these edges should be blur. Shadows should be smooth. So somewhere if you are finding, then you can erase it to make it proper shape. If not, then not needed. Now we can make this leg part with use of charcoal pencil. So this drawing part and shadow part is done, like how to draw, how to shade, we have completed. Now the part is illusion. So this is basic simple drawing, but to create illusion, we need to cut this paper. So this is simple type of illusion in which we are drawing this object in proper shape and size. Like this is the real size of the butterfly. And we are cutting this paper in slanted. So you can see somewhere in this middle area, I need to draw this horizontal line on the both side of this wing. And by keeping 4 centimeter from both the side, 4 centimeter from both the side, you need to draw two slanted line here, joining front corner, and then with use of scissor, we need to cut this paper. So this cutting of the paper is creating the illusion. So this is one kind of simple illusion. There are so many multiple illusion in which we need to draw object in different shape and size, which is called anamorphic. We learn in next. So basically in 3D art, you need to just know how to use.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Let me repeat this process. Okay, so this was the apple oval shape, 18 centimeter by 11 centimeter. This was the reference line. So we need to just go below and we need to draw this shape. And from here, both side, we need to continue up to this half. And in top side, we'll go little outside. And here we need to make this shape, little U shape in the middle. U shape in the middle. And here some distance 2 centimeter roughly I am keeping. And you can draw one U shape. And from this top middle, you can draw two slanted line. So this will be the shape of our object, and this type of illusion is called anamorphic illusion, in which we need to draw shape elongated or bigger in size, longer in size. Done, everyone?
No, sir.
So here also we'll use same similar color. Will not change it so that you are not getting confused. Only we'll use little brown here. So here also, as an artist, first we need to decide light. So we are deciding light is coming from here. And accordingly, we need to apply light and dark shades. So this type of objects which are having some glossy or skinny skin, so it will create a reflection of the light and it makes some highlight on the object. Highlight is the part where the light is striking and it is more shining on the object. So we'll need to make this highlight first. Should we start? So I am just marking with this golden yellow or chrome area, roughly this area. This type of shape I am making, which will be the highlight for us. Here also we can make small, which also can be part of highlight. So around this area, applying this little golden yellow. And where light is striking mainly, so this area should be little lighter. Light is striking in this area. And little near to this U shape. So this much of golden yellow we need to apply, then we'll use orange here. Again, here we'll do little overlapping. So now main thing is this object is like round in shape. So whatever colors we are applying, we need to keep shape of round here. So like this, we need to maintain the shape. So in this area, like here, we are applying orange, but this should be in this shape, U shape. And keep blowing. The next side is red. So here again, we'll do overlapping. We'll apply this red on this orange. Now I'm just marking some area for this red again in the shape of U. So this much of area will cover in the red. Keep blowing. The next shade is maroon. If you don't have maroon, you can continue with this red. Over that, you can use dark brown mixing with red. It will make little bit similar to maroon. Here also we'll do overlapping and again marking some area. So in bottom, I am keeping some area unpainted here. In bottom, I am keeping this area unpainted. I will explain because whenever light is striking on surface, like here, this surface is our paper, which is white. So light is bouncing back and it is creating some reflection on the bottom part of the object. So this is the bottom part, light is coming here, striking somewhere here, and it is bouncing back on the object. As our paper is light, so this part of the object should be also little lighter in the shade. So for making it lighter, I am using orange here. It is reflection of the light on the bottom part of the object. So by giving different shades, we are making this object little realistic and which is called depth. So making little realistic, minimum 3 shades are needed, light, medium and dark, light, medium and dark. So here we have used 4 shades. Maximum shade is better, but minimum 3 shades are needed, yellow, orange, red and maroon. Even we can use darker by adding little black also. So making depth is creating object more realistic. Done this part, now we need to blend this color. Again, we'll use our finger here.
So can
Starting
I
with
ask you
light.
something, sir?
Yes, you can ask.
अभी आपने जो मेजरमेंट लिया है वो हर चीज के लिए हर ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए ऐसा कर सकते हैं सर?
नहीं, हाँ हर चीज के लिए कर सकते हैं, पर ये मेजरमेंट आप अपने हिसाब से 18 सेंटीमीटर यहाँ पे रखा है, उसको आप 20 सेंटीमीटर, 22 सेंटीमीटर, 16 सेंटीमीटर भी कर सकते हैं. मैं आपको समझाऊंगा कि वो किस लिए वो मेजरमेंट मायने रखता है या नहीं रखता है. इसके बाद हम समझेंगे
कैसे करना चाहिए ये बेसिक.
हाँ वो समझेंगे इसके बाद. So now we need to blend this color, and here in this area particularly we'll tap this yellow color. यहाँ पे हम will only tap this color just to make it blur. So middle part is white and this is becoming blur. And now we'll start with this light. Always start with this light shade wherever we have applied light shade, so that our finger is getting some shade in the finger, so that it is not becoming difficult. Because if we are touching this dark shade, then this part is also becoming dark. So always try to start with light shade and keep moving to dark shade. Mix it properly by rubbing your finger in small circular motion to make it smooth. Fill the gap of the paper. I am using this normal Xerox paper. This is normal Xerox paper, print paper. In soft pastel, any paper can be used, but for practice, you can use this Xerox paper. But in pencil color, oil pastel color, higher GSM means thickness of the paper. So higher thickness of the paper is advisable. So above 150 GSM you need to use. Better is 350, but you can use above at least 150 GSM so that you can blend. So here you can see I am keep moving this light to dark in the shape of U here and mixing all these colors smoothly so that it is not looking stripe of the different shades here. So whenever these two colors are meeting or mixing with each other, that particular area we need to merge properly in the shape of U. And here you can change your finger. Now this finger is now dark. So here you can use different finger on this orange area so that it is not also becoming dark here and we can mix it properly. Yes, any question?
Yes, sir. Actually, I only used to do the coloring with oil pastel, sir. But in soft, this is the first time I'm using soft pastel. But while I'm applying the colors, the dark shade itself is coming in my fingers. So, do I need to wash my hands and then I need to touch the light yellow side?
No, you need to use different finger. You are having 4 fingers, so one finger is damaged. So you can use different finger.
नहीं सर, जब मैं वो उसको पकड़ के मैं जब अप्लाई करती हूँ पेपर में, तभी मेरे फिंगर्स में जो रंग मैं डाल रही हूँ वो आ जाता है, तो ऐसे
Then
ही
you
रहता
can
है।
wash your then you can use your finger and just wipe it with cloth.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have done this shading part. So light to dark shade we have applied here. So here now we'll use this little brown shade to make this stem part. And in this area also we'll apply little brown to make it little more depth in this area. So now this stem light is coming from this direction. It will cut this stem also. So it will create some shadow on this. So here with brown, I am making this shadow of this stem here in this oval shape. Shadow should be always darker shade of the background. Shadow should be always darker shade of the background. It should not always gray. So here this shade is like orange. So the darker shade is like brown. So we need to use this brown here. So now we need to use charcoal pencil here. Charcoal soap again we'll use here to give more depth. So light is coming from this direction. So opposite direction, we need to keep it darker. So this left part of this stem, we need to make it dark. And here we'll make one small sharp outline. And this bottom area, lightly we'll apply small amount of black with charcoal. And as I explained, whenever this object, this is stem is object and this is shadow touching to each other, this part is touching to each other. So this part of the shadow should be darker. Initial part of the shadow from where it is starting should be darker. So here also we can make it shadow darker with using little charcoal over it. Now with use of earbud or blender stump, we can blend to make it smooth. So I am using here again this blender stump, rubbing it, mixing it to make it smooth. So now this apple part we have completed. Now we need to make shadow again. And for making shadow, again, I am using this regular graphite pencil 8B. So as I said, light is coming from this direction. So it will cut this opaque object and it will create shadow opposite to light. So somewhere here, this shadow will start and it will keep this oval shape. So here we need to keep shadow little smaller in the size. You can see we have made shadow smaller in the size. And we'll explain why smaller in the size. So first we'll make it gray by using side of the graphite pencil. We'll apply some gray.
ग्रेफाइट पेंसिल अलग की कोई
Yeah, you can use gray soap pastel also, but I am using this 6B graphite pencil. Graphite means normal pencil. Charcoal is different. So now again, this concept shadow near to object. So this part is near to object. So this part should be darker, where shadow is starting, which is called cast shadow. So here we need to rub little with more pressure to make it darker here. This part of the shadow where this object and shadow is touching to each other should be dark.
एक्रेलिक कलर से भी कर सकते हैं सर?
कोई भी मीडिया से कर सकते हैं, but this is learning part, so with soap pastel we can do faster. Oil paint से भी कर सकते हैं, pencil color से भी कर सकते हैं.
ओके सर.
So now again we'll use this tissue paper, fold it multiple, hold it in your finger and just rub it in small circular motion to make these edges blur. No outline should be visible. Outline should be blur. Inside should be smooth. Small circular motion and darker near to object. So this is the basic 3 requirement in the shadow. So I have just drawn this reference line just to explain you. If you are cutting this paper, earlier we cut this paper, but here we don't need to draw this slanted line. I have just drawn, earlier we have drawn this line, but here we don't need to supposed to do. So here only this one horizontal line somewhere in the bottom part. Roughly this dimension is not needed. Somewhere here you can make this horizontal line. And using scissor we need to cut. So in front side also we are having some space here. So just near to this shadow, I have around 5 centimeter. I am also cutting this front part also. So first we'll cut this top part. So this horizontal line up to this edge of this object. And then outline. So if color is going out on the top side, we don't need to worry because here we are going to cut. But in bottom side, we should keep all this color inside the outline.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर जो आपने 4 सेंटीमीटर नीचे से लिया, ये कितना इंचेस छोड़ के कहाँ से ये लिया है जो अभी आप कट करेंगे स्टार्टिंग? हाँ ये
इसमें नहीं लेना है 4 सेंटीमीटर. यहाँ पे ये बॉटम से आपको अराउंड 3 सेंटीमीटर 4 सेंटीमीटर का डिस्टेंस पे एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन खींचनी है. तो दोनों तरफ से ये लाइन और ऊपर का पार्ट कट करना है.
सर जो आपका शेडो बना है ब्लैक का, वहां से स्टार्ट करते हैं. अगर स्टार्ट करते हैं इसका बॉटम से, एप्पल का बॉटम से, तो वहां से 3 सेंटीमीटर अप साइड जाएं और फिर कट करें क्या? ये लाइनिंग मुझे नहीं समझ में आई.
हाँ यानी रफली है वो
दोनों
डायमेंशन आप 5 सेंटीमीटर भी रख सकते हो, 3 रख सकते हो, 4 रख सकते हो. That is depending on you how this apple you need to show above the paper.
ओके
पेपर पे
थैंक
उसको कितना
यू.
दिखाना
हाँ
है वो
कितना
हमारे पे
दिखाना
है.
है. ओके सर थैंक यू.
So now here this shadow is touching to object, so it is like resting on the paper. But if something, if you are drawing like floating, then we need to keep some distance between shadow and object. I will try to show that part also after this. I am just saying this is again optional, but here we are having some space, so just to keep this little near to our vision. So now this cutout will look like this. तो ये एक रेक्टेंगल हमारे पास बन गया है. यहाँ पे स्लेंटेड लाइन हमने ड्रॉ नहीं की है, बट हमने ऑब्जेक्ट है वो लंबा ड्रॉ किया है. इट इज इलोंगेटेड. So now I am explaining this theory behind it, which is the angle from where we need to create this illusion. So if I am keeping this two line in this edge, which is going in one direction. So this line is and this line is going in one direction, and it will meet at one point, and that will be our illusion angle from where this object will look proper shape and size. And this shadow which we have drawn in smaller in size, now it will look bigger, because whenever we are watching anything near to our vision will look bigger, and far from our vision will look smaller. So near to vision we need to draw smaller in size, and far from our vision we need to draw bigger in size. That fundamental you have to keep in mind. Now I am moving my camera. This is the top view. This is our top view, and now I am moving camera from front and down here, and finding the angle where this apple is looking proper shape and size. So somewhere here you can see I am getting this vision, and it is creating illusion. Now this both the edges, now you can see these edges are looking like slanted, which we have cut earlier with 4 centimeter. Similar illusion we are getting here, but this fundamental is different, which is anamorphic, in which, and now this shadow you can see we have drawn smaller in the size, but it is looking quite bigger than the object. So you need to find this angle where this shape of the object is looking proper shape and size. So you are asking which size we need to keep. So it depends on your angle. So if you are keeping little near, little far, then definitely you will get the angle. So you don't need to worry any longer object you can make, but this distance only you need to adjust. Are you getting me? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So similar, I'm just trying to show you this. We made this elongated, but if we supposed to make this apple in proper shape, sorry, it will look like this. So this is round apple, and we have made similar shades here, but now this angle is top here, this middle and top. If you are watching from this angle, then it will look like this. So here it is simple illusion which can be made by cutting the paper, and in this type of illusion we need to make this object like this, and it will create illusion from particular angle. So as I said, there is similar this oval shape which we have made earlier. You can apply similar set by making it sphere here and drawing this orange and blue line on the paper by making it line paper. Now here we are keeping this distance between shadow and object, and you can see this shadow is also smaller in the size, which is coming between this reference line, slanted line. This both side we are keeping slanted lines. This shadow should be smaller between these two slanted line. And now from particular angle, when we are moving our camera, it will create illusion like this. It will look round and it is looking like floating on the line paper. Is it clear? So same dimension which we have given, you can try this with multiple color. You can make it red, you can make it blue, green, anything. Just draw this line and this will be the illusion. Any question, quick question? Then we'll start quickly this last part, last drawing. Just to make it more realistic, if you want to add some water droplets, then you can use this white acrylic color with pointed brush. But before that, we need to make some outline. So I'm using this soap pastel only here. And like here, we supposed to make this water droplets. So first we need to make this outline with dark. If we want to make this bigger size water droplets, we'll make this round here. So light is coming from this direction. So from where light is coming, that top part, we need to make it dark here. Let me explain on the bigger part. Like if you are supposed to make this droplet, light is coming from this direction. So this part we half round, we need to make it dark here. And opposite to that outside, we need to make little shadow here. So this is like shadow and this part is dark here. So I'm making this round and this top part dark. Not making much, but I'm just trying to explain this, how to make these water droplets to make it more realistic. So now using white acrylic and pointed brush, we can make some highlight here. So from where light is coming, it will enter in the water droplet. I am explaining on this part. So this part, I am putting one dot here in the dark part. So from here, this light is getting entering, and this bottom half round, here it will accumulate. In opposite to this entry point, opposite to that, it will accumulate, and from here it will come out. So same we need to apply this theory here. So this bottom part, first I am making it bottom part half round. Here light is accumulating. Whenever you are using acrylic, you need to apply and tap so that it is merging properly. Just apply some colors and tap with your finger. And here entry point, I am putting one small dot from where light is entering. So here I am putting one dot. So light is entering from those dots, accumulating in this bottom part. And from here it is coming out, which is creating shadow. So here like dripping. So here you can make little bigger line. Bottom part accumulation, and here light is coming out. So this type of droplets, you can make it multiple to just make it more realistic object. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so last part is just for fun, mainly for kids. So like this cutout, I asked to keep it ready. And here we'll use this green, yellow, and primary red oil pastel color. So any color you can use here. I am starting with this red on this part. One part will make it red. So oil pastel colors are made with wax, oil, pigment, and binder. So whenever we are applying, it is sticking more on the paper. It is not coming out like soap pastel. But here also there are different ways to blend this color. Like you can use blender stump, you can use blender pencil, you can use As I said, baby oil, turpentine with flat brush.
Sir, can you tell which box are you coloring, like top left or bottom left?
So this was the I have given, this is right side was the cutout. So here I am applying this red color here. So any color, any no need to worry. Any square you can choose for different color. It is not like similar shade is needed. Here important is this illusion. We have cut this into angle. It is not like square here, but from particular angle it will look like square. You can see this angle are different. This part is smaller and this part is bigger. But from particular angle, it will look like similar in the shape and size. And here I am using this yellow. So here also multiple tools. You can use your finger. You can use this blender stump, earbud. In yellow, I am using my finger. In yellow, I have blended with use of finger. In green, I am using this blender stump just to show you different ways. You need to just drag these colors to fill the gap of the paper and it will make it smooth. Papers are having tiny holes. So we need to just fill the gap of the paper to make it smooth. Here also you can use any this glass marker, white pencil also. This type of pencil color of similar shade is also good for blending. So like if you are rubbing this pencil, it is also dragging this pigment and filling the gap of the paper. There are blender pencil is also available, which is transparent without any color, which is little bit costly, so not advising. So that also you can use. Yes, any question?
Sir, in the picture you have sent in the group, there is no white color thing under below the red box. But sir, in your drawing.
Yeah, this is the masking tape. This is masking tape. I will show you. In this masking tape into cutout is with this size. I need to paste it on the back side of this half. So this paper masking tape
Sir,
you need to
can you
cut
do that
with
after the after coloring work?
after coloring. You need to cut this masking tape. Just to save time, I did this earlier. Done this part. Now we need to apply this masking tape on the back side. So we need to join these two part like this. And from back side, we need to just apply this masking tape. So this two part is connected like this. Okay, so like this, it is joined. in this shape. Now just to make it little funny, I'm using any earbud. This earbud, any damaged earbud you can use, any stick also you can use. And any vertical wall you can just paste it like this with use of masking tape. So small masking tape again, keeping in this vertical and pasting this masking tape on this back. So now this we can hold it in our finger. I'm making it little bend here. I'm making it little bend here so that when we are holding. So now I am holding this in my finger. And now I'm trying to move my camera just to show you this illusion from different. It will look like floating. This is. I'm keeping it little at height. Now just move your camera in different angle. It will look like it is floating. So you can see now it is looking proper rectangle, not like. So this you can make multiple. You can make it Rubik's cubes also by adding some lines in between. So this stick we are adding just to keep this distance between hand and so that it is looking like floating on your palm. So this is for just a fun for kids, but kind of small illusion. Are you getting any question? So you can make small clip of video and just you can make it your friends like small magic floating cube on your hand. So now we are done for this today. But as I said, there are multiple illusion. So this is like folded paper in which we have made this chili, but from particular angle, you can see we have made this slanted. But from particular angle, if we are watching, then it will look like straight. So this is the angle. This is the front angle. But from this angle, it is looking like straight. So there are thousands of illusion in 3D. Like you can make it on wall, you can make it on your hand, you can make it on your floor. I am just moving my camera on my wall where you can see one Spider-Man which I have drawn on my wall. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Very nice.
So this type of learning is just part of the class, which can be helpful to draw this type of illusion on your wall, body as well as floor. So different angle, different concept, different theory behind it, just to make this object realistic, giving depth, making shadow, and creating illusion. So this we are learning in our regular classes, as I mentioned in our group also. So new batch is starting from next Sunday, 27th March, for kids 1 to 2:30, and for adult above 15 years, 3 to 4:30. So I have kept one offer in this vacation. I am giving this 1 month basic course free video recording who are joining this advanced class only for this month, so that they are getting 2 months classes. 1 month is free recording and 1 month is live. 4 session. There will be 4 session of 1.5 hours. So if any question query now, you can ask me. Now we are open for discussion.